Start recording. Stop
Good
recording.
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's having a swell Thursday afternoon. Thomas and Nikki here. Nikki's on FaceTime with me, and in this video, we're going to talk about depression and anxiety because we haven't talked about that in a while. And so last night I was on the chat, and you know what I'm talking about. They don't, but you do. And
Yep.
and somebody was complaining about their depression and their anxiety. They were saying things like, "Oh, I'm never going to get better. All I do is, sleep all the time and, this and that." And here's what I want to say. There are people with depression and anxiety who truly want to get better, right? But then there are the people with depression and anxiety who just complain about it. And I'll tell you, complaining about it doesn't do anything. I know it's difficult to have depression and anxiety, I understand that. But let's use, and I hope you don't mind, let's use Nikki for an example. She has depression and anxiety, but does she mope around and sit around all the time? No way. She's a very happy person, and she lives with it. So, there are people like her who have it, who are very positive and who are very happy people. But then there are the people who just complain about their depression and never do anything to get better. So what I would say is, I understand it's difficult. I understand it's hard. I understand it's extremely hard. I never had depression, but I did have anxiety, so and panic attacks, but and I know it's not the same thing, but I did get a little taste of depression when I was going through it because I didn't know what was happening with me. So, if you want to get better, you got to take the steps to get better, right?
Right.
If you think you need to go get help, then go get help. Don't get it to the don't get to the point where you feel like there's no hope. And also, we've said this in other videos before, but I want to say this again now. If you feel like things are just getting so bad and you want to end your life, do not end your life. There are people who you can call who will help you. And there are places where you can go where, where you can get better. So do you want to say anything about what I'm saying?
Back
I totally
button.
agree with what you're saying.
So what what would you say to people who maybe have depression and anxiety and they're just sitting around all day and they're not maybe they're not doing anything about it to get better. They're complaining about it, but they're not fixing the problem for whatever reason.
First off, get the help you need. Second off, get out of the house and do something, because it will help.
Yeah, and also you might want to think about getting on medications. I mean, medications don't solve all problems in this world, but medications do help. And
Okay.
and oh, good. Hold on. Let's hold on. Can I introduce? Do you mind if I introduce you?
That's fine.
Okay, so you guys, we have a very special guest today. This is Nikki's fiance, Mike, and he's going to join us in this video today. Very, very special. So what would you like to say?
I just would like to say that, being depressed, it's, if you get out and do something in your life, like, if you don't just mope around the house all day and, it'll help with your depression.
Yeah.
It's important that people get out and do stuff so that they don't go to that last resort of ending their life. I mean, I've had that experience too. I've thought about it, but I thought, no, I'm not going to do that because, what's the point?
Yeah.
I mean, too much to look for.
Exactly. Yeah. There you go.
know?
Well, that's great. So let me ask you this: Do you have experiences with depression and anxiety, or no?
Yeah. When I was living in a group home, I'm not going to say which one.
No, you don't have to.
But the certain group home was very unpleasant. The lady was always accusing me of stuff. And we were constantly fighting.
Oh my.
And it just wasn't a healthy situation.
Yeah.
It's not that, some group homes are good, some group homes are bad. This particular group home in question was very bad.
Okay.
I'm not going to say the name of it because...
Yeah, no, you don't need to do that.
We have... all I'm going to say is that the group home was not suitable
for you. Okay. Yeah. And okay, so I mean, I'm sure you know though, right, that there are those people who have depression and anxiety, or maybe they just have depression and they just mope around. They don't do anything to better their lives. But then there are people who have depression and anxiety who truly want to get better. I'm sure you remember, and for you guys who have been sticking with me, if you go in my past videos back in October, Nikki was having a tough time. She had to go to the hospital and get help, and she got the help that she needed, and she's doing really well. So, just if you're one of those people who, and maybe, hey, you know what? Maybe you're someone who wants to get better and you don't know how to get better. Well, there are, like I said, there are support groups online. There's medications out there. There's tons and tons of things out there. But if you're going to get help, you want to, be motivated to get the help.
Right. And don't be ashamed to get the help you need.
Back.
Don't feel like just because I have to...
Camera chooser.
Just because I don't...
Stop recording. Button.
Suicidal doesn't mean I don't need help.
Right. And again, if you are feeling suicidal, there are hotlines that you can call and talk to somebody. Ending your life is not the solution. You can hurt a lot of people, and it's just not the way out. The way you want to, what you want to do is get help and get right back. Get back on the right track.
Right.
So I know it's tough. Like I said, I know having anxiety and depression are tough, but the main thing is you gotta be motivated to get better. You can say you're gonna get better all you want, but you gotta want to get better, and you gotta get motivated to. You gotta get motivated to get better. What were you gonna say?
And sometimes you have to make choices too. Sometimes people make choices, like bad decisions.
Yep.
And I can speak on this because I've made some poor choices in my life. But I'm not going to beat myself up over it.
No, because everybody's made poor choices in their life, and that's okay. We all have to make mistakes sometimes.
Right. Because what's the point of beating yourself up for it? It doesn't do any good.
No.
Right.
So how did you overcome, if you don't mind me asking you, how did you overcome your depression and anxiety? How did you get better?
Well, I still have it, but I take medications.
And do those medications... Do those
They help, yeah.
Yeah, good. Good.
You know,
Yeah.
they help. Like, I mean, sometimes I make poor decisions, and then without consulting somebody, and then I get in trouble for it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I feel down and depressed because I made that choice.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
2 years ago, I don't know if I told you this when we talked on the phone, but 2 years ago, I was suffering from really bad anxiety and really bad panic attacks, and it got to the point where I had to tell my family about it. And I went to go see a psychiatrist, and he put me on three small doses of three medications, small doses of the three medications. And I've been on the medications for 2 years, and you know what? The medications, they gave me my life and my happiness back. So, I didn't just sit around and say, oh, I have anxiety. No, I'm just kidding. But, I didn't just sit around and say, oh, I have anxiety and I have panic attacks. I don't know what to do. I did my research. I went online. I went on YouTube, to try to understand it, But then I like I said, I've been on the medications for over 2 years, and like I said, the medications gave me my life back and my happiness back. So there is hope. There is hope. There definitely is hope for this, you guys. So yeah.
Yes, there's definitely hope.
Yep.
But
Cool.
It's short, but I've got to get going because I have to leave. So.
Oh, okay. Well, Mike, it was great talking to you again.
Hey, call me anytime, man.
Yeah, you too. You call me anytime too. All right.
All right, bud.
It was great talking to you again, and thanks for being in the video.
Oh, no problem.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I have to go with him because I have to help him to the bus.
Oh, okay. So, do you want to text me when you get back and we can do your video?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, you guys take care.